happily scrubs his teeth in the bathroom, enjoying his routine. Suddenly, a sharp pain grips his stomach, causing him to wail in distress. To make things even worse, he ends up stuck in the toilet. Spotting a paint bottle nearby, an idea flashes in his mind. Desperate for help, Kitten spills the paint on the floor, hoping someone will notice and come to his rescue. Unfortunately, Chucky catches the scent of the paint and wanders into the restroom instead. Kitten stiffens in fear and lets out a terrified scream as Chucky creeps closer. Overcome with panic, he bolts into the washroom, with Chucky hot on his heels. Just in time, Mother Cat arrives home, calling out, "Kitten! Kitten!" As she steps into the washroom, she finds her little one sobbing and immediately pulls him into a comforting embrace. It was all just a dreadful nightmare. The little kitten is thrilled because his friend Chucky is coming over for a visit. When Chucky arrives, Mommy Cat warmly welcomes him. Filled with joy, the kitten and Chucky begin dancing and playing together. Mommy Cat steps out to buy groceries, leaving the two friends alone. While playing, they start painting the walls but accidentally spill paint all over the kitten. The kitten rushes to the washing machine, intending to clean himself, but instead, he climbs inside and gets stuck. Chucky tries to help, but accidentally turns the machine on. The poor kitten gets hurt and is in pain. Panicked, Chucky cries loudly and calls for Mommy Cat. Mommy Cat hurries home and finds the injured kitten. Soon, an ambulance arrives and takes him to the hospital. Thankfully, the kitten recovers and is now fine. The tiniest, fluffiest kitten pranced happily down the street, its little paws tapping with excitement, until its gaze landed on something truly enchanting, an ice cream shop. "One blueberry ice cream, please." "Here you go, kid," the vendor said, handing over the chilly treat. But just as the kitten prepared for its first glorious lick, plunk, the ice cream tumbled onto the grimy sidewalk. "Oh no! My sweet, sweet dessert! Whatever. 5-second rule." Proceeds to gobble it up. Wait! No! The kitten has consumed the cursed street cream, and now, an unholy parasite rager is happening in its belly. Somebody call an ambulance! Now! Sirens blared as the poor feline was whisked away to the hospital. Meow! My tummy feels like a war zone! Doctors crowded around, horrified. As they prepped for emergency surgery, one of them gasped, "Dear science! What is that?" From the kitten's stomach, a monstrous parasite erupted, screeching like it just found out its favorite catnip brand was discontinued. Sound the alarm! Destroy the creature! Before chaos could fully unfold, the police burst in, guns blazing, locked and loaded for tummy-dwelling terror. Die, you gut gremlin! With a final explosive battle, the parasite was obliterated. But alas, we couldn't save the kitten. Kids, play safely. All right, Mom. Who caused this mess? He did it!
No, I didn't do that.
Clean everything up right now. But I wasn't the one. The black kitten knocked over a vase and a pan with a ball, then blamed his brother. "I've had enough. You're going to be punished. You're grounded. Go to your room." The mother cat unfairly punished the white kitten for his brother's actions. Feeling unjustly punished, the kitten was so upset that he decided to run away. Oh no! The poor kitten was hit by a bus and is now unconscious. He was rushed to the hospital. Where doctors fought to save him. Thankfully, by the next day, he had recovered without any injuries. Son, I deeply regret being unfair to you. I apologize for blaming you. Fortunately, everything turned out well, and the family is back together. Kitty is excited, but notices something unusual. A frantic scientist dashes past, clutching a helpless rabbit. Moments later, two officers pursue him. One of them asks Kitty, "Did you see a stranger run by?" She points in his direction. Meanwhile, the scientist restrains the rabbit and conducts a dangerous experiment. However, it goes terribly wrong, transforming the rabbit into a monstrous creature that attacks him. Curious, Kitty wanders into the laboratory and decides to step inside. She finds the scientist lying motionless. Fear grips her, and she begins to cry. But things take a darker turn. The monstrous rabbit attacks Kitty, and she too transforms into a terrifying beast, unleashing destruction upon the city. The armed forces intervene, attempting to subdue her. They cast a massive net over her and launch an antidote-filled capsule, filling the air with a thick fog. As the monster perishes, so does Kitty, leaving her mother heartbroken. In a bright and lively home, the kitten receives an exciting call from a friend. Meanwhile, outside the bustling Yummy Burger joint, Chucky waits eagerly, filled with anticipation for the kitten's arrival. Excited, the kitten dashes out of the house, racing down the street with visions of a delicious burger dancing in his mind. As he nears the restaurant, Chucky waves enthusiastically. Thrilled to see his friend. Reaching the burger spot, the kitten wastes no time and rushes inside to place his order. Behind the counter, a tall, cunning female cat with a mischievous grin secretly prepares a sinister surprise. A burger with a hidden cockroach inside. Oblivious to the trick, the kitten takes a large, eager bite, but suddenly shrieks in pain before collapsing as cockroaches spill from his mouth. Panicked, Chucky yells for help, and the kitten is swiftly rushed to the hospital, leaving the medical staff in shock. Doctors work tirelessly, extracting countless cockroaches from the kitten's stomach as he writhes in agony. A week later, justice is served as the sly cat is finally caught, while the kitten fully recovers from his horrifying ordeal. The kitten had been having fun at the playground with a friend and returned home covered in dirt. "I'm back!" it called out cheerfully. "Wash your hands before eating," its mother reminded. But the kitten ignored her warning, dashed to its room, and ate without washing its hands. When his mother returned home, she became very angry because he eats without washing hands. Soon, he drifts for sleep. "Wake up, little one!" Unfortunately, the kitten soon developed a severe stomach infection and was infested with parasites. His mother quickly called ambulance for emergency. Rushed to the hospital, the doctors were alarmed by how serious the condition was. The situation was critical, requiring immediate surgery. Thankfully, after treatment, the kitten gradually recovered and became lively again. From that day forward, it never forgot to wash its hands before